Good morning, lovelies. It's Tuesday and I've got about 5 minutes, so let's get cracking on. Thank you to those of you who joined the live last night. It was lovely to have you there. For those of you who missed it, you can catch it on the Peace with PDA public page and it's there on replay, so you can watch that anytime. We talked about lots about EFT tapping and the secret and manifesting and really expansive thinking. And I also invited you, so I'll just give another shout out to next Monday, which is the 27th, 7 p.m. GMT time. I am doing my EFT tapping masterclass, which is called the Palace of Possibilities. And it really is an invitation to those of you who feel called for your own individual growth, but also for our community growth, to come together and see how we can work with together, because it's interactive on Zoom, this EFT tapping tool to release our blocks, release our resistance, release our tensions and our stresses, and allow ourselves to move into this amazing palace of possibilities where we can create the life and the situation of our dreams for our family, for our PDAers, and really start to actually consciously create this world from inside us that we want to bring into being. So I really hope you'll come and join us there. I'll drop the details later when I get to, it's been busy. I feel like I keep saying that at the moment. The energy is just busy. This morning, like, feed the cat, shopping's here, like just everything going on. And then I've got to be out reasonably early for us again, so I've got to dash soon. So what came up for me to do some tapping this morning, by the way, it is actually freezing and winter. I've just been rushing around, so I'm really hot. So I've got my little vest on, but it's not suddenly summer or anything. I'll put my thick jumper on in a minute and venture out the door. But what came up for me this morning was, for those of you who felt invited into that space, what can happen is, as we think about our expansion, as we think about what we want to consciously create, as we think about our dream life, what happens is all that resistance comes to the surface. It's like sieving, and you're left with all this like crap on the top, all this dirt, all this debris. And that reminded me of the Toys R Us advert. This is completely off, but because it's Christmas, if you're old enough, then you'll remember the old Toys R Us advert where it's like, "There's millions," said Jeffrey, "all under one roof." But all my childhood I thought is that there's millions of debris all under one roof. And I thought, what a weird thing to put in an advert. Anyway, I'll come back on topic. So as we come into that expansive thinking, we get all this poo come to the top. And very apt that I've been having workmen digging up all of our garden this week because we're having a new septic tank put in. So poo's probably on my mind and it all coming to the surface, but there you go. So there we are. We've just got to feel it. We've got to feel it because the reason we blocked it and pushed it down is completely unconsciously most of the time. We just didn't have the tools. We didn't have the space. We weren't held in the relationships. We weren't allowed the opportunity to, in safety, to feel those feelings, to explore that space, and it's pushed down. And now it's coming up. And we have to be with that. So tapping on the side of your hand with me, and you can say after me, if you like, if you want, if this feels true for you, even though I'm just seeing all my doubts and fears and worries, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though it feels like I'm just stuck and this isn't for me, I love and forgive myself. Even though it feels impossible, I feel trapped, I feel stuck, I feel stressed, it feels like it's never gonna end. And I deeply and completely accept myself. And then tapping on the eyebrow, and I'm just gonna throw out some statements and you can see which ones land for you. So tapping here, I feel stuck and fed up. I feel small and compacted and restricted. I feel fed up. I feel stressed. I feel lost. I feel like what you're talking about, Lindsay, is a daydream and it's not for me. It feels impossible. It feels so hard. I don't think I can shift this feeling, this experience. It feels hard and I feel stuck. It feels rubbish and I'm over it. I actually just want to moan because I've had enough. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to moan because Lindsay's talking about being expansive in your thinking, but I want to moan. I need to be heard. And I choose to hear myself with love and compassion right now. Feeling stuck, feeling sore, feeling wounded, feeling lost, feeling depressed, feeling over it, feeling like it's unfair, feeling like it sucks. Oh, it's so unfair. This is so hard. Feeling like it's unfair. I love and forgive myself. Right, I said I had 5 minutes. I can see I've been 6. That means I'm late. I'm going to be in trouble. Have a super day. I will pop the details of the EFT masterclass. I will pop the post up today for Reiki tomorrow, Wednesday Reiki evening, so you can find that there. Have a super day, lots of love, and I'll see you tomorrow.